there everybody, just coming up towards 10:30 AM in the London European session. Just want to say the reason I highlight the timing there is this is kind of like my time of the day. I'm UK based, and the reason I say that is as a little bit of a timestamp is sometimes this European session can be a little bit boring. And there's a slight lack of volume really. The Asian guys, US guys tend to pump a little bit more volume into the markets, certainly on crypto anyway, so you can get some lackluster moves. So in the morning when I wake up, if the market is looking boring, which isn't all the time, but if it is looking boring, I'm just looking at possibilities of what can happen. Okay, so you know, where can we go from here? Is price doing a good job of getting there? And it's a case of looking for levels. Yeah, if this, then that. If price is going to do this, then I'm going to act this way. If it's going to do that, then we go from there. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight that really. So let's have a look at Bitcoin and where we are now. So from the last video, we were in this middle of the range zone and spot guys were selling into that. We were looking really for a push up to this NPOC from there, but I highlighted the fact I didn't think we were going to see it straight away as volume was really flat, and basically yeah, this was quite heavy spot selling around here. So then you've got to wonder, okay, so where can we go? So we're in a range. Can we fall back to the bottom of the range? We had a look at that. I was hoping that we would come a lot lower, and I was actually thinking if we do, does this just break and you know we go and hunt liquidity a lot lower? The market gives what it gives. Subsequently we got a group spot bid. Okay, so this is a group spot bid on BTC exactly at the value area low of this range, as you can see here, and it's given a perfect bounce there. Okay, so you hit some more spot supply, so guys are still selling in this zone, you know, distributing in this zone. But we got a spot bounce as the open interest was still quite low down here and funding was pretty neutral. Sellers still doing a really bad job here. You know, volume's not tanking whatsoever, and we got the bounce, so spot selling, and then we've come up and we've hit those NPOCs up there. Various exchanges had an NPOC up here, and we've got a mass of group selling again just as we linger up here. So what are the possibilities now? I still think most of this topside liquidity has been taken. Now that doesn't mean to say you can't just push a lot higher. That can certainly happen if the market just starts to bid this up. It's certainly going to pop, but a lot of liquidity has been taken. The one thing I'm looking for at the minute is just on a lower time frame, 15 minutes. So here's your value area high. This is where the selling activity's been. You've got a nice wick down, but then we've just bounced and chopped again. Now volume is starting to head down on the lower time frames here. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on that spot volume. Not sure, there we go, not sure why that wasn't showing up. So it's similar, so the larger player volume is coming down here. What the perfect scenario for me, if you were going to hedge a short position here on your spot longs, would be put in another high here and take out some of this liquidity here, you know, possibly right up to 45k maybe, and take out all those highs. But that's where you're going to have to head, is take out a lot of this liquidity, and just watch your lower time frame volume here. If you do pop up there and you've still got supply up there, maybe you get a BTC diamond from the TRDR console, volumes dipping, you get a bear div here, then I think that is going to be a better risk reward short, hedge short, than this one here. This was still nice and you've got reaction, you know, it's already printing for you. But yeah, just keep an eye on volume as we go up, and especially if the retail traders here in the red lower 10k orders are really starting to skyrocket at the same time that funding is coming up again. Okay, so yeah, I know funding's not the be all and end all. As long as price is going up, then these guys are paying themselves, but it's warning signs, you know, so confluence of various things going on. Just keep an eye on that volume. Another thing to quickly check is that the open interest has been skyrocketing as well. We can just see on the 1 hour, going back here to liquidity, how high the open interest got there, and we can see the reactions you get. So this is Liquidity King template. I do like it on a daily and a 1 hour, but this 1 hour in the range is absolutely brilliant. So sell signals here on the 1 hour, middle of the range, 1 hour open interest too high. Again here, sell signals, middle of range, open interest too high, open interest too high, open interest too high. Okay, so when you're ranging like this, wait for those big drives down in open interest like here. At the same time, you know, it's creeping up, but at the same time it's trending almost, you could say, but at the same time you're getting bid, so just keep an eye on that. Spot liquidity still quite high, can go a lot higher as we've seen, but just another thing to be aware of, you know. I'm sure there are a lot of traders coming out of positions here. They've done very well in the year, and they're taking some profit or hedging shorts for the holidays. Another thing to be aware of, because we are coming into the Christmas holidays, is volatility and volume could, I'm not saying it will, but could just drop off. Okay, so you could really just dribble about here and chop about here and, you know, not get a lot of volatility. I'm just aware that could happen. So yeah, don't go putting massive amounts of leverage off on your perps trades when all price is going to do is just trickle about, you know. Just be cautious of that. So let's have a quick look at the order books and see what's going on. So from the, let me just flick to this tab. So from the overlays, yep, selling by, this is Binance Spot. Coinbase have been selling as well quite heavily. They've got quite a defense here of 45k, so that's why I'm thinking if we go and take that liquidity just under there on really low bad volume, a volume div, that look really good. So general depth in the books coming off, that's to be expected as we come from these zones. Coinbase selling, Bitstamp selling, Qcoin, they've had really good charts. They actually just want to bid this up a little bit more, but that's fine. Yeah, Bitfinex have been bidding this up. They had a really good bid there, pushed this up. Rare for them, to be honest, but they have given some good signals in the past, so just, you know, obviously take note of those guys. And the perps books still look pretty good, to be honest. I'm not going to get mega bearish on the overall trend when the books still look like this. So, you know, 2.5 to 5% away, okay, and beyond there still okay. You only need this 1 to 2.5 to come up a little bit more, and you're going to start getting those pushes. The when to get bearish is when these ratios just totally disappear, like this zone here. Okay, when the ratios totally disappear, traders are just coming out the market. You can see general depth has gone. You know, no overlays. People are taking profit. This would have looked empty in here. Basically, it's the same thing as you're seeing on the overlay here, and you got rewarded on your shorts. Yeah, okay. So just keep an eye on that on perps. So overall, generally in the market as well, other coins have been hitting supply. AVAX in supply, Solana in spot supply, but really pushing up here. So Sol, people were getting out the market just below the 80 mark there. That is obviously a bit of a rounded number for people. These guys have got out, and then we've pushed up again. Have to confess, I've been looking at shorting a few of these coins. I think I was short on Sol here, came down, hit that demand, and it was just a case of, yeah, right, okay, it's going back up. And as we've seen, absolutely killing the spot supply here. So one thing I would say, and I said to the guys in the chat, is if you are going to short, hedge short a position, you know, either very low leverage, or simply this is, you know, really pushing the highs now on all these coins, and engines the same. Just chill out, you know, it's the holidays. Don't try and time the exact top, you know, just relax, maybe let it come down, get a lower high. If that lower high gets really sold into, that's going to be your better risk reward short. Okay, ETH has looked rather good. I know people are complaining about ETH and the way it's been looking recently, but I have to say, I think it looks alright, you know. And again, the perps bid on ETH has been really good. So yeah, we'll see what it does there. So yeah, Bitcoin in supply, but perps traders look like they want to push this up. Funding is pretty high. We'll see what we get. You know, a lot of altcoins still looking really good as well. I know I keep repeating that, but they do. Just go to a daily chart on some of these alts, and they're still in massive over 200-day ranges, you know. So in the coming weeks, months, especially with the way the altcoin market cap is looking, you know, the total 3, some of these coins are going to do mega moves, I do believe, in the coming weeks and months. So, relax. What you're going to do, if this then that, what are you going to do if price comes down? What are you looking to bid? If price pops up, are you looking to hedge your short position? Check the volume, check the open interest, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys. So just give us a like and a comment in the, if you are enjoying these and they are helpful. What you'll find you won't get from myself is I'm not going to give you mega ultra targets and this is going to 20k and it's going to go to 50k all-time high target next on Bitcoin, because I'm a trader and I look at the data and I react and assess what is going on at the time. That's just the way I am. I don't actually give a flying fuck generally when I'm trading futures and perps where price is going. I just want to be on the right side of the trade with as much size as possible and hopefully, managing risk and getting rewarded from that. So yeah, okay, just give us a comment if you are enjoying the content, if it is helping at all. Always in the TRDR console, we're on Telegram and Discord if anyone needs a help, and we are live later on in the Discord at the US Open. I will try and keep some updated videos over the Christmas period as well, but probably like everyone else going to be relaxing a little bit. So yeah, live in the Discord later, join us there and we'll see what development we get. Alright guys, speak soon.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way.